All right, my first 25 loot sacks. Let's see what we get. All right, okay, some good amount of herbs. There we go. Gold hunter headwear. That's what I'm talking about. We needed that. All right, 25. That's not too bad. Some good amount of herbs. We did get our first piece of the guild hunter outfits. Many more to come, hopefully. I can't even explain to you guys right now how frustrated I am. These things are, they're absolutely the worst task you could get ever. Ever. Like, look at this. He's refusing to jump over my trap because he jumped over it early already. And there's a period. There was, oh my god, I can't even talk. This guy jumped over 3 of my traps, and he just refused. And then what happens is they'll refuse to jump over the trap if they already jumped over it. So you gotta like guess or lead them to a trap that they've never jumped over before, and hopefully they fall in that shit and die and break their ankles. It's just crazy. Look at that. Oh my, that took like 40 hours. And if that ain't bad enough, they get stuck behind the rocks. So sometimes when you're maneuvering around the traps, they get stuck and they don't move, and then you gotta move so that they can move. And it's just this big dilemma, and I'm blocking these. See, that's what I'm talking about. Who does he think he is? Look at this guy. I'm done. I'm blocking these things. It's over. Is there a block list? Look at this. I discovered something after getting really lazy and not wanting to world hop. These bots, when they notice you, they panic, dude. They stop for a second and they start picking up all their traps. Sometimes they won't even pick up all their traps. They'll just log out and then their traps fall to the ground. It's hilarious. Like, look, this guy, he just stopped. He's just picking up traps. He's not even, there we go. Let's see what happens. He's definitely a bot. Yeah, he's just letting his traps die out. And then he leaves. It's perfect. Yep, there he goes. Last trap. Logs out. Perfect. See, I don't even got a world hop. Oh, what do we have here, huh? We found another one, boys. He's bald with a beak. That's right. That's right. You log out. This is my house. I'm about to type it. There we go. Yeah. So we just got 80 hunter, and I've been doing herbivore for a little bit. We're at 26, and I gotta say, I can already tll it's gonna use so much of my super energy potions. So I'm really hoping between herbivore, miscellanea, and the loot sacks, I can maintain my super energy potions, right? So let's just, fingers crossed. I think we'll be all right. But right now, I'm just refusing because I'm very low on super energy potions, and I'm just too lazy, and I don't feel like making more right now. But I know I'm going to have to go to Mauritania and get those mushrooms and just have a good old time making those super energy potions. Yup. Menu entry swapper has to be one of the most goated plugins because I can tag all these butterflies and click their hitboxes. Because my goodness, is it a pain in the butt cheeks to try and click these things without the highlights, because I'm not doing it. Honestly, what's cool about these is I've noticed they recharge your energy, but if you put them in a jar and mix them with meat, they don't act as stamina elixirs or whatever. They restore like stats. It's really weird because the moonlight moths, when you catch them, they restore your prayer, and when you put them in a jar and mix them with meat, they are prayer potions. So I don't get it. Okay, moment of truth. Let me just bank these real quick. I want to get as much inventory space as possible. We got 70 expert loot sacks. We're about to see what we get, baby. Here we go. Yeah, super fast. This is me clicking in real time, and it's not sped up. This is literally just how fast I click. It's crazy. Not too bad. Let's price check it real quick. Almost 3 mil. Not that again matters. I'm an Ironman, so I decided to do some tithe farming because it is really obnoxious to do herbivore without an herb sack. And I guess I found out after the fact, while I was already grinding for tithe, that you could note it on a leprechaun on Fossil Island. But at this point, I already got the points, so I'm just gonna get I'm getting the damn herb sack, man, and I'm gonna feel good about it too. Let's do it. Did I waste a lot of time getting the herb sack and I could have been training hunter? Yeah, but At the same time, I got an herb sack. And you know what? It's actually going to be a game changer for herb runs because having to bank every herb run pretty much is obnoxious. So you know what? Justified. All right, baby, we're doing it again, but this time with 100 master loot sacks. Watch how fast I open these things in real time too. This isn't going to be sped up. It's going to be for real. You see how fast my mouse, you hear that, right? Real time. All right, price check. 4.6 mil. Again, doesn't even matter, but look at all those herbs, those logs, the Quetzal feed, the bird nests, 256K. Banana bread? Hell yeah. The journey's almost over. After 2 full seasons of American Horror Story and 3 seasons of Riverdale, we're about to be 99 Hunter. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of pissed. I forgot to record while the fireworks were shooting off the top of my head. But whatever. 99, we got it. Dude, basically 100 plus hours at this point because I wasn't being efficient at all. Towards the end especially, I was barely averaging like 120k XP an hour, to be honest with you. And yeah, ignore the fact I just tried to type in my clan chat and it didn't work because too many slashes. All right, we got the GZ, Gratch. Oh, dude, we're friends. Blake Beans, oh my god. 1,035 rumors and multiple Quetzal whistle charges. We're here. It's over. I only cried 12 times. That's low for me. Certainly, I'll pay. Yeah, you know what? You're lucky I can't use my own dialogue. Can't believe you're charging me after everything I've been through. I'm literally a hunter master and you're charging me. This is my 3rd skill kit, buddy. You only have 1. I'm better than you. Let's get out of here. What does he even do all day? Touch grass? Fucking loser. Like, he doesn't even have Wi-Fi, guys. Like, it's crazy. He's just really out here in the middle of nowhere. The sheer amount of effort that I had to go through to find a micro USB cable to plug into my microphone so that I could record my voice is actually crazy. What are we doing still manufacturing products with a micro USB these days? What's going on? What's going on? It's like the whole entire universe is working against me. They didn't want me to make a video. It was telling me it's not worth it. Don't do it. But against all odds, all trials and tribulations, we are here making an old school RuneScape video for the first time in over half a decade. And what's even crazier than that is I'm on an Ironman account. I used to be a naysayer, a non-believer, the one person that was like, I will never make an Ironman account. There's no way I could have fun on it. I don't know how other people have fun on it. It has to be a government conspiracy. And I gotta say, it's the most fun I've ever had playing the game ever in my entire life. So we ended up green logging around 660-ish hunter rumors, but I wanted to show you this so you can see the total amount, which is 1,035 rumors. It took from 60 to 99 hunter. And obviously that will vary depending on a lot of factors. But I got a lot of repeat armor. And I wish it was like Wintertide where you could exchange this stuff for additional loot sacks. That'd be pretty cool because I would definitely want to get rid of some of this. It's pointless to have. We got the Quetzal bird, hell yeah. But let's take a look at RuneLite's loot tracker because to be honest with you, I already burned through a lot of the materials in my bank and I haven't kept track of everything. But if you look over here, man, just from the master loot sacks, 489, because you can't do loot sack or master to like 9100. So essentially from 91 to 99, this has been my loot. 1,500 plus bird nests, which is actually crazy because that alone is going to get me through a lot of Sarah Brews, right? 1,500 plus Sarah Brews right there once I get the Herblore level. Ton of Herblore XP right there alone. 696 Moonlight Antelopes. Honestly, I can't cook that to like 92 cooking, but it's nice to have. It's best in slot healing, I believe. So that's really good. Essentially 208 Prayer Potions, Grimy Renard Weed. Good amount of Herblore XP right there. 1,400k GP. 260 Quorum. A ton of Quetzal feed. I'll be able to basically build every teleport in Varlamore. This is essentially 232 super energy potions that's going to come in handy until I can make stamina potions. We got 180 of this grimy canantine or canantine, however you want to pronounce it. 722 raw sunlight antelope, lantodime, 196 erit, raw pyre fox. That's a lot. I cooked through all that, burnt like a quarter of that. A ton of magic logs, mahogany, teak. So, between these, that's a good amount of construction XP. More cooking XP, more prey or herblore XP. Again, I wish you could sell these blueprints for loot or something because I don't need these. U logs, that's good for birdhouses. Hunter spear tips, I'm sure that's going to be good for fletching or whatever. I haven't really tried yet. Maple logs, I chiseled all these out and I got like 246,000 bone shards, which actually got me the 1.5 million prayer XP. And then a bunch of repeats. Herbivore, it's essentially, I actually did more, but it was on mobile, so it didn't track on RuneLite. Almost 1,000 herbivore. So I'd say about 6 million herbs I got from doing rumours from, at that point, 80 to 99. I caught a dragon impling, got lucky there. I kind of slowed down on the birdhouses. I don't have a crafting level to get beyond birdhouses. And at that point, I didn't see it was efficient enough to stop between my rumours to do birdhouse runs. Even though it would have given me more bird nests, I didn't really care. Now these are the expert, which is around the same amount as the masters I did, close to 500. Another 1,000 bird nests. I mean, these are all just kind of, it's repeat loot, right? Basically everything we're going through right here. A ton of cooking, herblore, logs for fletching, construction, etc., etc. I mean, to be honest with you, for mid-game, rumours are amazing for Ironman, I've realized. And I mean, the loot doesn't really change. The frequency in which you get it does, but you're not really getting much difference here. It's the same thing. Logs, meats, herbs. I mean, it's going to get me quite a bit of levels into the future. It's got me ahead of the game right now. I'm 1579 total level. I'm only level 80 combat. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty well rounded. What I really got to work on is definitely my rune crafting, my construction. I have enough material for sure. Let me look. I have, what am I doing? Look at my bank. It's a cluster. I tried organizing it. I got some tabs right here. Like I got herblore tag, farming tag, herb runs, trees, birdhouse runs, rumors. But essentially, I actually got a ton of jewelry from thieving as well. Like all this, a ton of this. I mean, I used up so many rings of dueling, but the amount of jewelry I got from thieving houses in Varlamore is crazy. Like I'm good on teleports for a while, to be honest with you. I mean, I had over 100 plus dig site pendants at one point. I have a crap ton of games necklaces. Like look at this, 150. Like come on, insane. But yeah, I definitely need to work on my construction. Where are my logs? What am I doing? I don't even. Oh, up here. I have that. I'm gonna be fletching that, and I'm gonna elk that, and it's gonna give me a profit, some GP. Between these two, I'm gonna use on construction. That's definitely gonna get me a good amount of levels. You know what I mean? And I have the money for it. I have some in my miscellanea coffer, like max cash, like 7.5 mil. Like I essentially have 11 mil in cash. If I need to pull it out, I will. So I want to get to 1600 total level here eventually, but that's where I'm at right now on my account. We got 99 thieving that got me above 10 mil cash stack. I dumped that into miscellanea. I've been kind of shifting between. Obviously, I always keep it at max herbs, but then I'll fluctuate between like half maple, half teak, half mahogany every other week, or kind of rotate it so I can get bird nests and then logs for construction. And then I plan on doing dragon implings, and I plan on hunting implings in general for like alking and materials like glories and things like that. I definitely need to get some glories going now that I'm 99 hunter. So I do have a good idea of what I want to do post 99 hunter, right? I want to work on my farming still because I do want to get like the seed box and things like that. I want to get my construction up. I need to start working on my POH. I need to do rune crafting. I need to eventually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into training my range and getting that up, and then some of my defense, and then attempt the fire cave. So I have a lot of little goals that I have in mind, you know what I mean? And questing. There's so much to do, right? And for me, I'm just taking it one step at a time. And that's what's been really keeping me going and keeping me playing consistently without having like any, relatively low burnout. What I'm doing right now is I'm adding the Sunfire splinters I got from the Sunlight Antelope I hunted, and I'm mixing them into the jugs of wine for additional prayer XP. Because a normal blessed jug of wine, each dose is 500 XP. There's 4 doses per jug, so it's 2k prayer XP per jug. But when you mix in the Sunfire splinters, it gives you an additional 100 XP per dose. So now you're getting 600 XP per dose, or 2400 prayer XP per jug of wine, as opposed to only 2000, right? So worth it to me. I had just enough to get the 600 jugs I needed for the 246,000 blessed bone shards, which got me 80 prayer. But yeah, it's one hell of a ride, man. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.